What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger, man. So the overall crypto market cap sitting at $1.96 trillion, y'all. I told y'all once we hit that 1.75 trillion level, it was up from there. And now we're right before that $2 trillion market cap, which is where I believe that next group of people sitting on the sidelines is waiting. You know, they want to chase those green candles. Now, if you've already been in following the channel, I want to say congratulations. I think we made it through the hardest part. So for me, it looks like it's the easy way up from here. Not too much, pulling back to those low levels that we saw. I honestly think that, yes, we might break out a little bit further because take a look at this. The fear and greed index is at a 76. That lets us know we still have room to go up. But I think once we start to hit around the 82, 84, 80, 86, that the market may start to lock in some of those gains. So expect to see that. We may pump up and then pull back briefly to hover around these ranges. They might even pull us back into 40,000 to get some people afraid. But remember, just 6 months ago, 5 months ago, October, we were hoping for prices like this. Now we got Bitcoin going crazy right now, sitting at $52,000, y'all. This is a big accomplishment right now. This is giving us confirmation that the bull run is ready to start, y'all. Now, obviously, overall high price for Bitcoin is 68,000, a little over that. So we're not just in the clear yet, but I think we are moving in that direction. What else are we waiting for? We got Ethereum at 2,847. We got BNB at $363, y'all. Solana at $113. We got XRP at 56 cents. Cardano at 60 cents. We got Avalanche at $41.79. Doge at 8 cents. Link at $20.02. We got Tron at 13 cents. Dot at $7.79. Matic at 90 cents, Coin at $2.21, ICP at 13.57, and Shiba Inu, we broke briefly above that 5-0, to hold that for a little moment, but then we started to trend back down. Now sitting at 50.9919, and I told y'all this is a chance for accumulation. Shiba Inu is going to continuously sneak up, and then once we start to see that money flow down, cycle down through the other alts, the other blue chips, is going to hit those OG meme tokens like Doge and Shiba Inu. That's my prediction, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence. Now, if you watch the last live stream, we talked about something and we connected a major dot. So the last live stream, we talked about Shiba Inu having a surprise with the Shiboshi, the female collection, to the Shiboshi NFT collection for the SHIB ecosystem. And we talked about ERC 404 tokens. And guess what happened, y'all? The team is releasing the Shiboshi collection and letting us know it will be on the ERC 404 chain. So perfect timing to learn about it. This is why you want to be subscribed to the channel and have on notifications. So that way you can stay up to date with the latest trends in cryptocurrency technology and just, be a better informed investor. So let's take a look at the first thing we got from that. She is really coming from Tagoshi. Says, now my Shiboshis will never be alone ever again unless I decide to split them up. So take a look at this screenshot from the SHIB. It says timing has proven to be everything for our holders, and the Shiboshis are the genesis of the next phase of SHIB's NFTs. The only way to properly start this phase is with our first claimable set. That's right, we are making the set available to Shiboshi holders as a free claimable token / NFT. To do so, the team will do a snapshot highlighting the holders of Shiboshis over the past years, placing them into tiers based on factors like the number of Shiboshis held and the length of time held to determine how many Shiboshis can be claimed per wallet. We think this is a fair way to do this drop and hope our community can hear us loud and clear. Woof. We expect this process to take a few days, resulting in the claim starting approximately this weekend and lasting 72 hours. So Shiboshi holders need to find your wallets. So if you're one of those people who've been holding on to the Shiba Inu NFT collection, it looks like finally the team is releasing some value for those holders. So this is dope to see the evolution of the collection and also to learn more about what utilities might come for as well. So Shiboshi holders need to find your wallets, but wait, there's more. We haven't forgot about leash holders. And after the claim period has ended, we will allow leash holders to get the first dibs on the remaining Shiboshis for 24 hours. After that, what is left, if any, will be released for public consumption until it gets sold out. After this entire process and minting is complete, the NFT set will become available for trade on Uniswap and shibaswap 1.0. Note, as Shai points out in his accompanying article, both sets will be ported onto shibArmy shortly thereafter. So good news, we got an update on the Shiboshis collection. We can see the SHIB released the next magazine cover for the SHIB magazine. 3,000 collections, 3,000 NFTs for free, it looks like. See what else. So that's the big update. They letting us know that we have a free NFT mint coming up for Shiboshi holders. So finally, a nice reward. These new NFTs, it's interesting to see what the value of these may be. Remember, they will be on the ERC 404 standard, meaning that they will be an NFT as well as a token. So this is the first time we see a standard where you can fractionalize NFTs and also have the liquidity of a token. So you can build up, 0.1 token, 0.2 token, 0.3, 0.4, all the way up to a whole token, which would equal one of these NFT pieces. And the cool thing about these NFTs, as you collect the whole token or a whole portion of an NFT, it mints a new one for you. And then once that one is once the tokens are sold, if you decide to take out some liquidity, you can sell one of the tokens, and that NFT that you hold will be sent and burnt. So that's the cool feature of this ERC 404 standard. And another cool thing is when you let's say you build up the amount of tokens you need to hold to have one full NFT, and it's simple. It's just a new technology, so it's a little tricky to explain. But basically, let's say if there's one part of 10 in order to equal a whole, you can have that in tokens. So 1 part token, 2 part, 3 part, all the way up to a whole. And once you reach that whole level, you'll have an NFT. But the cool thing is it generates a random NFT with a random rarity. You could possibly, just from gathering a whole token, which will give you a whole NFT, mint a super rare NFT out of the collection. So that's what I'm looking forward to see how this technology plays out as well. But Lucy says free for Shiboshi world. Timing has proven to be, okay, so we read that right there. That's that article. Then another article, Shibarium's bone grows 39% in new users upon new integration. So it's good to see bone holder base growing, more people becoming interested with bone. Like I said, I think bone should be a $5 to $10 token minimum. And then we got Shiboshi tokens to help burn Shiba Inu. So let's take a look at this article. So the team behind the Shiba Inu ecosystem unveils plans to burn SHIB using a portion of the Shiboshi's proceeds. Satoshi, the lead developer of Shiba Inu's ecosystem, has unveiled a special initiative that could contribute to the ongoing SHIB burn campaign. According to Kusama, the Shiba Inu ecosystem team will burn more SHIB tokens using a portion of the proceeds gotten through the sale of the newly introduced Shiboshi NFT token. What is Shiboshi? For context, Shiboshi is the latest edition of the Shiba Inu NFT initiative. The digital collectible was launched to celebrate this year's Valentine's Day and provide a suitable companion for the existing Shiboshi NFTs. This comes days after Kusama urged Shiba Inu community members to prepare their wallets. Unlike the Shiboshi NFTs, Shiboshi will be launched as an ERC 404 token, combining the best traits from the ERC 20 and ERC 721 standards. Starting this weekend and lasting 72 hours, Shiboshi holders can mint some Shiboshi's NFTs at zero cost. The Shiba Inu ecosystem team will initiate a snapshot, placing all Shiboshi holders in tiers based on the number of Shiboshis held in the duration they have held the digital asset. This will help determine the number of Shiboshis each Shiboshi holder can claim. Once the claim period ends, leash holders will be allowed to purchase the remaining Shiboshis within 24 hours. After the remaining Shiboshi NFTs will be released to the public on both the Ethereum-based decentralized exchange Uniswap and Shiba Inu's native DEX shibaswap. Notably, the newly introduced Shiboshi NFTs can only be purchased with ETH since the digital collectible was launched on Ethereum. The rationale behind the move is to attract liquidity from ETH investors to shibarium, Shiba Inu's L2 blockchain. So how Shiboshis will contribute to SHIB burns? The team will bridge Shiboshis and Shiboshi to the shibarium network in the future. Per the announcement, the proceeds from Shiboshi sales will be divided into two. 50% will be dedicated towards Shiba Inu's treasury and expenses. In addition, a portion of the remaining 50% will be allocated to burn Shiba Inu's ecosystem tokens. As explained in the 13th edition of the SHIB magazine, 10% will be used to burn Shiba Inu's ecosystem token, which includes 6% for SHIB, 1% for bone, 1% for leash, and 1% for tree and sheep. So that's cool to see that already before the tree and sheet tokens are rolling out, they're already looking to add that burn feature to it. Now, we don't know how much this burn will be, if this will be a large burn. I think the team generated, millions of dollars with the first Shiboshi NFT collection. So, I wouldn't be surprised if the team did a fraction of that right now, because NFTs aren't as hot as they were during that time. But at the same time, Shiba Inu does have that, household name where a lot of people might be excited about it in the NFT space. So let's say we do $1 million from NFT sales on the Shiboshi side. That would mean 500,000 would go towards the team's treasury. 500,000 would go towards another half, but 10% of that 500,000, so 50,000, would go towards burning SHIB and ecosystem tokens. So out of that, let's see, 6% out of that 50,000, I don't know what that is, y'all, but that'll be a decent amount that will be burned for SHIB. Not a lot, but a few $1,000s worth, and it'll continue so on and so on for the rest of the tokens at 1%. Now, I'm expecting to see the team possibly, keep this burn structure with other things that they might roll out, using half of the percentage to burn allocation percentage of SHIB, because notice it's 50% allocated towards one thing, and out of that remaining 50%, 10% of that will go towards burning the ecosystem tokens. So they might use that with future rollouts and things. Now obviously, that 10%, people are going to say could have been higher, should be higher. Some people will be happy with it. Me personally, I wish, just half of what was raised was going directly towards burning SHIB. I know a lot more people in the community would be more excited about that. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. However, though, it's not a bad idea to spread out some of that burn over the rest of the ecosystem, especially for bone and leash holders. So allocating a portion of Shiboshi's proceeds to burn SHIB is the latest effort by the team to reduce the enormous supply of SHIB. Recall that the team already burned SHIB using part of shibarium gas fees. So far, over 40 billion SHIB tokens have been incinerated using shibarium fees. Overall, the Shiba Inu ecosystem team, the community, and the Ethereum co-founder Vitalik have burned over 410 trillion tokens. SHIB burns are expected to skyrocket once the Shibarium burn portal goes live on the mainnet. In the meantime, the protocol is undergoing rigorous testing on PuppyNet, the testnet version of Shibarium. At press time, Shiba Inu's burn rate is down 38.3% in the past 24 hours, with 4.8 million SHIB incinerated over the past day, y'all. So that's the article on the Shiboshis and how they will positively affect the SHIB ecosystem, removing more tokens out of Shiba Inu circulating supply. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Let's see what else we got. More talk about it. Satoshi also retweeted this out in case you missed it because you were busy with your love. Kind of important. So here's the 13th edition of the SHIB magazine. Article 1 of 3, we read that already, but they will have an interview coming up with Lucy with some exclusive news, so stay tuned to the channel for that. Also, Shiba Inu community anticipates Shiboshi's debut, a milestone in the SHIB ecosystem. So a lot of media outlets talking about this as well. Anytime Shiba Inu does something, we're going to gain some media attention. People are going to be excited about it because we are one of the OGs in the space. So Lucy also says, this is my sincere thank you to all projects on Shibarium who are helping us with Shiboshis and Shiboshis. I can't express enough gratitude seeing how you go and help and post about Shibarium ecosystem products. This is the green flag you are looking for on the blockchain. So Satoshi greenlighting people, letting everybody know what is it to and why Shibarium will rule. So basically letting people know why to continue to charge for it when it comes to developing and bringing value to the Shibarium ecosystem. So it looks like Lucy Schilling, Buckle Up, the Toros might be a project that she's affiliated with or just supporting. Shiba Inu team, SHIB trades on 130 exchanges without paying a dime for listing. That's another thing you want to pay attention to. Look at that, 130 exchanges. Most projects have to pay to become involved with these exchanges. Shiba Inu is an entirely different beast. That's what you want to look for. Solid communities that can move mountains. Communities that exchanges and other, businesses and projects inside the space want to be a part of. So that way they're willing to roll out the red carpet for us. You find good communities like that, and that project has the likelihood of surviving through bear markets, through the test of time. Just like how Doge has been around since 2013. So what is it going on now? 7-8 years. Now, think about this. Actually, that's longer than that. 2013, that's like 11. It's like 11 years, so 10, 11 years. So Doge has been around for a while. So imagine Shiba Inu at that point. Imagine Shiba Inu by year 5, year 6. A lot of people are saying, hey, you say the same thing. SHIB is still not blown up. You got to remember, SHIB is a long-term investment. If you weren't in early on, it's unlikely that you're just going to see overnight massive success when it comes to the project. You have to continue to accumulate dollar cost average and be in it for the long haul. So let's see. Wolf says, exciting news. Shiboshi's adopts ERC 404 standards. If you want to know how it works, check it out. Also, if you're not sure about the 404 standard, check out my last live stream. We break it down in depth, go over a few different projects that are using it as well, and give you a little history on it. So good morning, Wolf. Embrace the solo Shiboshi vibes this Thursday, and I was born ready to sprinkle Shiboshi's magic. Blossom on your own. Radiate your unique essence. You are your own extraordinary masterpiece. Shout out to Special K. And then they got a screenshot when Shib took away that 0 earlier. Added it back briefly, but this is giving you signs. Take a look at how strong this candle is. Look at the size of this candle compared to the previous candles to the left. Now, that tells us that this is a lot of money stepping in right here. So usually this money, you know, it could start to trade back down, but usually smart money likes to protect its investment. And usually once it pulls down, smart money will step in and continue to push it to break out of this level. So don't say you ain't here first. Now, Shib's burning will come soon. Shiboshis are 404 ERC tokens not launched yet. Free to claim for Shiboshi holders. So please beware that they have not launched yet. You will be hearing it on the channel when they officially launch. I will be, you know, putting out the official links and everything that you need. So let's see. Shiboshi's trending with 3,500 posts. So it looks like the community is excited about this. So just want to get y'all updated on the new Shiboshi collection coming and letting y'all know that it is free for Shiboshi holders. So here's the last post we got. Shiboshis will be ERC 404 NFT. So I explained it as simple as I can and fall in love with ERC 404. So ERC 404 will get you 2 assets in the same time. You should get full token to get the NFT. So token, NFT side, if you sold your NFT in marketplace, your tokens will burn. If you sold your token in decentralized exchange, your NFT and your wallet will burn. If you transfer your NFT to another wallet, that will not have an effect. That will not affect the NFT or the token. If you transfer your token to another wallet, your NFT will burn and generate new NFT. That's nice. So just transferring the tokens around can continuously generate new NFTs if you're not satisfied with it, it sounds like. So that might be something interesting to watch out for how that plays out, especially with different rarities. Imagine if you just get a super low rarity NFT, you could just transfer it to another wallet back and forth until the rarity starts to increase. That's what it sounds like so far. But let me know what y'all think about this. Are y'all excited about this new ERC 404 technology and the Shib team using it? That's all we got for this one. If we get 10 people in the comment section that drop hashtag live, we'll be going live tonight, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we